think it's established how pricing is important as a decision-making tool, in personal lines, actually giving prices to customers, and governance as well. But I suppose modernisation specifically is a key area of focus for a lot of our clients and your clients as well. And the reason for this is if you're going to keep up in terms of how data is progressing, in terms of how products are enhancing, then you need the right tool sets, you need the right setup, operating model to be able to affect change, to be able to deliver good insights. And pricing modernisation is everything around that. And that feeds into underwriting, that feeds into data, that feeds into products. So yeah, it's a key area of focus for everybody in the kind of the London market, in personal lines, for various different reasons. Well, I think we're both trying to solve problems, and it's the same problem, but coming from different angles. And I suppose when you've got vendors and consultants working together, you've got that varying levels of understanding, solution development, and actually implementation for all our clients together. And there's probably a couple of examples there. I mean, one of the key problems for any pricing transformation and modernisation is around data, components, and the right sort of start and setup. And that's where consultants can come in, articulate, understand those problems, and work together with vendors to provide the appropriate solutions. And when you're trying to do that, you're trying to accelerate the value to get that out nice and quick. You don't want to be running long transformation programs where people get a bit lost on that journey. So I think when you bring those two different sort of parties together, you can really affect great change, and that's what we're seeing across the market. And like I say, in personal lines, in London market, there's a lot of use cases of how that's really affecting great outcomes for our customers. I think there's sometimes a lack of understanding for key decision makers. So if I think of the chief data officers, the chief information officers, pricing can be sometimes overly complex. It can be something people have found solutions, short-term, medium-term, that don't fit in a natural structure. So I think being able to articulate the value, the end outcome, and not just lifting and shifting from old systems to kind of new modern systems, I think that can be a barrier, it can be a hindrance, but I think if you can do it well and keep that end state in mind, you can unlock great sort of outcomes, great speed sort of to implementation, to market. But that's one that I come across quite regularly, really articulating the value, getting to that end state, and not just move into kind of a fancier set of technology, processes. So that's probably my key sort of message in terms of barrier, but one that can be unlocked. Yeah, I think we've got a long-standing relationship globally with Earnix. I think that there's some examples of us coming together to sort of find the right solutions for some quite difficult problems at times. And I think where Deloitte have come in, and we've heard Deloitte name drop quite a few times actually on the stage here, of really helping clients unlock some of the early capabilities before an Earnix implementation, and actually then see it all the way through. So I'd say that's only going to develop, and the use cases and the capabilities through personal lines, through to kind of London market especially, are going to keep evolving. And I think that's the nature of where pricing is on its journey, and where Earnix and Deloitte are working together to get those end outcomes that I've been talking to. So early successes, I'm expecting them to develop. And look, like I say, it's a journey. It's quite a fun one to be on at the moment, and it's going to keep pushing us in different directions, and for Deloitte and Earnix, and one I'm excited to be on.